People can hear me if there's anyone here. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay, hello. Hopefully, hopefully there are people here that can hear me. Hello. Um. Okay, whoopsie. I did not mean to set it so you've got to be subscribed for 5 minutes to do that. Hang on, give me a second. I'll just quickly change it so. There we go. Okay, hello anybody that's in chat. Hello. Hello 322. Hello 323232. How are you doing today? Hello Merseyside Transport Hub. It's good to see you. Today we're going to be playing some Nimby. If you've not heard of it, it's a super cool game. In future, if we also do get enough people that like playing Nimby or watch Nimby and enjoying Nimby, that sort of thing, what I might do is I might set up like an open game so anyone can join and build on it. So if you do have Nimby, let me know so then I know whether to do that or not. But yes, today we're going to be working on my Building the UK map, which I've had going for over half a year now. I haven't made that much progress in all honesty compared to some people, but yeah, it's quite cool game to play. Hello Gaming Clan, how are you doing today? Whoa, that was a very zoomed in image of King's Cross. I'm just going to turn off some of these. We'll turn off, we won't turn off map labels, we'll turn off train icons though. And we'll turn off station names. Hopefully this will then be a bit less laggy. It would appear that we've got some issues coming through here. Is there a reason for this? Not that I can see. The only issue I can see is this loop of track and stuff, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, this is how much we've got built. This is the UK. I've also done the tram system in Edinburgh and the small Glasgow metro, which is quite good. And then Newcastle upon Tyne we've started. You're good? That's good to see, Gaming Clan. How you doing? We're playing some Nimby today. If you do have Nimby, let me know, because it is a cool game, and I would love to like set up a new game where I play with you guys if you have it as well. So yeah, definitely do let me know if you have got the game. It's a very cool game, very cool. I don't know why I have so many of these. There's also no point me having them. The ones at the edge I can deal with. You're a nice guy, not gonna lie, at least you don't fake and other conditions like some people I know do. I sort of know what you mean in terms of the faking and stuff, but then at the same time, I don't understand what you're trying to say as well. I'm not too sure what you're saying in total. Also, I'm really sorry if I miss anybody's comments today, because I am flicking between Open Railway Map and YouTube chat and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to be working on the south coast of England today, and we're going to go from Portsmouth down towards Brighton, along with Bognor Regis and Littlehampton as well. First of all though, we need to put in a station at Portsmouth Harbour, if I can actually find out where Portsmouth Harbour is. This is Portsmouth. Where's Harbour? Portsmouth Harbour is floating here. That's where it is, I think. Yes, it is. This is the Whitelink Ferry Terminal. That's the Spinnaker Tower. There we go. We have found the Portsmouth Harbour. We have found the harbour of Portsmouth, which I go to a lot. And by a lot, I mean a few times a year. Going over to the Isle of Wight. I need to put in the Isle of Wight Railway as well. And the Heritage Railway there at some point. Quite good. Yeah, how is everyone doing in chat? Hope you're all enjoying your day today. Stream would have been earlier, but I was really enjoying a club at school, which is a first, so you know. Oh yes, this is actually a really cool example of a good sort of curved station sort of thing. It needs to be more curved, sort of like. Yeah, it does need to be more there, actually. If we're going to curve it around here. And then we'll curve it up. Or we'll just curve it along a little bit, actually. I don't want to make the platforms too long. Because, well, the trains aren't that long. That is a bit pathetic, though, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. We'll get a bit more of a bump on this station. Make this curve a bit more realistic up the top. There. Then we'll bump down a little bit more there. Hopefully that looks good. Basically, some people, they have ADHD and other stuff, and they actually don't for attention. Okay. Oh, I thought you said like fake and not fake ADHD. Yeah, that's my mistake. Sorry. Yeah. Even if I did have something like that, which I don't think I do, I might. I certainly wouldn't use it for attention. I'm just not that sort of person. You know. Right, Fratton is our next station. I also just don't believe in like faking anything just to be popular. Like I know one YouTuber that people always make a big deal out of because like, oh, they fake, is someone called Morgs. Probably might have heard of him. But I think he's one of the best known examples of a faker, purely because of how obvious his faking is. I watched one of his videos once because like after I gave up watching him, and it's just I look back at it and it's so obvious that he's faking, because the punishment was to go on a really big ride. So actually, it's the small kid that probably isn't actually tall enough to go on the ride that goes on last or gets caught last. But yeah, really, I think it's just really immature. Actually, to be so desperate for subscribers or so desperate for views or anything like that, that you resort to almost, well, that you resort to like saying you've got stuff like ADHD and stuff and getting people to sympathise for you. And yeah, some might, but not that many do. But yeah, sometimes people just do it for attention or do it for whatever. Blackfriars Junction, a bit away from Blackfriars. Don't really know what I'm doing here. I've not built this before. Well, actually, no, I have built it before. Because I built it before the update. Boom. Boom. Your local is Lea Green in Merseyside. It's a small station, not gonna lie. Cool. My local, well, I'm not going to give away my location. I'm not going to be that guy either. Let's just say I'm a Londoner and the London Underground is local to me. And those stations are decently long. They're not like super short stations. I believe this comes all the way round into Fratton. This bit of line. But yeah, I have like family that I know on the island, so I know this sort of area of the UK quite well. But then saying that, I don't know southeast that well, because the only time I've been southeast England is to go on the Eurostar all the way to Paris. I don't know how much you can say that counts. Right, I'm going to bring this all the way in. X junction there. And then we'll hop onto our viaducts. Don't want you to curve round so much. Right, I think I need to bring you back. You're 183 metres. I'm not going to complain too much with 183. It's not going to completely house the trains that I want it to house, but it'll house them well enough. Is house the term you use for these trains? I need the 450 on here. I'm fairly sure. So a double I can fit on. A triple I can't. We'll just run doubles. It'll be fine. Right, next up, gotta make sure that this X junction gets put in before I forget. I haven't left myself that much space for this X junction. That was foolish. Oh well. No, not on the viaduct. Thank you. We've probably got enough space. Also, let me know if you suddenly stop hearing me. I think it's working so far, hopefully. Hopefully you can still hear me. Yeah, you can. I've got something on in the background so my mic won't cut out, which is good. Right, do. Right, what do we do the other side of Fratton? Being very slow today. So it's just a siding. Starting... No, a single track. Right, starting there, going there, going there. Pairing you onto there. Then that should look quite neat, hopefully, underneath there. And then what happens is... Right, we go up here a little bit to start with. And then... this line. Then there's this. Branch off there. And branch on there. No, cooperate, there we go. Then we go a little bit further along, and this one has a branch ogging all the way across. And then it's just sort of like a dead end about there. And across. And across again. Okay. After Hilsea we get a junction to Cosham. I swear I say like half of these stations wrong even though I'm British. Cosham. Or Cosham or something. The thing I do nowadays is I make the stations too long. And then up here we have Bedhampton. Station please. Thank you. Go over the river. Boom. How do we go? We go under them. And then we get to Farlington Junction. And rounding just into Hilsea, so it looks like it's a fairly basic bit of track. Also, one thing that really confuses me on the South Western Main Line is how they run 2 services to Portsmouth. Because they run one up through Rowlands Castle and is that it? Yeah, through Rowlands Castle and Petersfield, and there's one that goes all the way via Southampton somehow. I can't help wondering who would actually take the Southampton one, because it's probably slower. I mean, I've gone on a train through Southampton before. But only to go to Bournemouth. It's quite cool. And then I hope this is just the same junction again, please. Yes. None of those ladder junctions over here. This is the south, not the north. There's no freight in the south. Or at least there doesn't seem to be that much. Boom. Bedhampton, Havant, Warblington, Emsworth, Southbourne. There are a lot of stations in a second. Yes, there's Havant, Warblington, Emsworth, Nutbourne. Well, it's not even Southbourne, it's Nutbourne. But it's in Southbourne, apparently. Haven't. Split platforms. Cool. Haven't. Just out of interest for you guys watching, do any of you have Nimby rails? Just out of interest, do any of you have Nimby rails at all? Okay, it's a very cool game. Okay, right, there we go. Haven't. Next station up there isn't for a little while. Emsworth is over here. But I forgot Warblington, which is literally here. It isn't that long of a station, it's just there. I'm hopeful that it's just a single cross line over there, and then they just come off. No, it's a track both ways. Okay. Yeah, I think I've missed it a little bit. Right, I'm going to need to push this back, because I'm going to need to push this one back as well to ideally there. And then off you go, like that. Right, we're going along here, so Emsworth. There's no crossover after Emsworth, I'm imagining it. Right, over under the motorway because, well, actually it's an A road, but we go under it. Along and into Emsworth. Oh, there is a station at Southbourne. Just didn't want to tell me. Very short. Nutbourne. Not actually that far away. For some reason they both have stations. There's some birds doing something on my roof or something, like what? Okay, they seem to be not being too bad. Right, I'm guessing you just come up here, you cross over here, and then you come up here and you come in. What? That is right. Right? Yes, but there's meant to be some more roads in there. That's out of date. Okay. Don't want that to be bumpy. Crossover. Boom. Boom. Nutbourne. Next station, Bosham. Bosham. Yes. It's Bosham. Next. Broadbridge. Place. Bosham. This station is called Bosham. I need to name all the stations before I go bonkers later on trying to rename them. Portsmouth Harbour. Right. Portsmouth and Southsea. 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 There. We're going to do fancy and because it's a and it's something and something. We are going to do it. It starts with an F. Fratton. That's it. Fratton. Fratton. Right, you're Hilsey, not Rocco. Hopefully you're a double L. You're probably not. No, you aren't. Cosham, Bedhampton, haven't. This is Warblington, which really isn't that far away from Havant. I've not actually connected up Havant and Bedhampton for some reason. Why didn't I do that? And again, the other side of Havant, there were two crossovers. Okay. Emsworth, not born. Bosham. Fishbourne. There are a lot of Bournes along here. Where are you going the other way? You're going down here, aren't you? Yeah, we just go across there. I'm not really too bothered about whether we actually go in the right place. We're just going down there. Next up, we've got Chichester. 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 Confusing to say. Chichester. You go ch-ch. Is there a branch off there? There used to be, but there isn't anymore. West Coast Way then goes down to Barnham, with a route to Bognor Regis. This is where it gets to be a bit more than a single, a set of double lines, a double line. Yeah, there's a little bit more than that now. Bring it along first into Barnham, hopefully. Also, stream delay on this today is really good. It's really little stream delay. So what it looks like in Barnham is that it's right there. So the station stretches up there. The main platform, at least, stretches quite a long way up here. And then down here a little bit. There. And then there's a branch off literally the second that station is done. Branch off goes down there. That goes to Bognor Regis. We'll deal with that in a second because there is an extra platform at this station. Now these are where some of the curved stations are best, right there. Right, and there's like an engine loco sort of point there. Bognor Regis. Yes. Now in my case, quite commonly confused with Bognor Regis, which is elsewhere. say that much. Bit further along. And that. There we go. And then this. Yes, you've got Bonga Regis, and you've got Bogna Regis here, and somewhere here you've got Bonga Regis, or something like that. We're not in Sidmouth. No, Lyme Regis. Lyme Regis. I'm sure there was a place called Bonga Regis. West Bay? No. Yeovil. I'm sure there was somewhere around here called Bonga Regis. But no. Lyme Regis. Can't actually remember where we're staying. Are we in Sidmouth? Are we in Seaton? No, we aren't in Seaton, because that's where the tramway is. Oh, that's where, Charmouth. That's where. Okay. I'm sure there was a place called Bonga Regis somewhere down here. Oh well. That just proves me wrong. Anyway, Bonga Regis, Bogna Regis. I will remember it eventually. Comes in. And there's actually a double track. 10 apart. And then there's a single one in the middle. Like that. Do. Wrong one. That one. Okay. Okay. Like that. There is another single platform up the side. Like so. Hello Maxim, how are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Yeah, just generally, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. 5, there you go. Right, okay. No, that is not where we want to go. We want to go through there. Through there. You're great, that's good to see. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, we're currently building some train lines, choo-choo, on the south coast of England. Currently building to a place called Bognor Regis. Don't know if you've ever heard of that. You go cooperate with me. There you go. Hopefully that's roughly where you go. Yeah, you sort of curve and then go round. And me, I'm not doing too badly myself. It's been a long day at school, but yeah, it's been good. Thanks for asking as well. So you have a line across there. It's really awkward when it starts curving. To a single line up there. And then afterwards there is a track across there. One across the other way. Is that right? Yes, that's right. That's right. And then we're just going to take it into a couple of sidings down here. I'm not going to do the correct number, I'm just going to do 2. It's a little bit easier. And round. Hey there, hello there, Delta Oscar Sierra. We are currently playing a game called Nimby. We're building some train lines and then we run trains on them. So I'm building down here. We've already built lots of track and stuff in London. We've got some trains running. There's one right there. Yeah, it's a Steam game if you want to get it yourself. It's very fun, very cool. But currently we're building in the south of England, along the West Coastway line, and then maybe if we have time we will do the East Coastway line as well, which then heads towards a different area of the UK, towards like Hastings and Ashford International Station. Currently I'm trying to work out where on earth this line goes. So you come pretty much in line with that. Boom. Hopefully that's right. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad. Arundel. Arundel? Reminds me of that place in Frozen, quite honestly. Right, where's your station? Here. Your station is there, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this line down to roughly where the junction is. So just after you cross over this big river. And you cross over the river about there. Is that the right river? Maybe. No, it isn't. That is the wrong river. You come down here still, and then you cross over. Yeah, you cross over pretty much here. Are all these like pretty decently clean junctions? Like they just, yeah, they're all easy. So this junction's easy because there's a nice tree line here that we can follow. Then go up into Ford. Boom. And then what we can do is we can do this line round here, which goes into Little Hampton. I think it's roughly like that. And then this one goes round. And then pretty much here. This line then comes over the top, around. I don't think that goes into a single track. and then into Angmering, something like that. Big roundabout, all the way down here. Where do you go? You go up. There. And then you curve round. And in. We go up like that and round. Right, Littlehampton. Let's get Littlehampton done. It's a 4-platform station. Where is the station? The station is here. So these are the main 2 platforms. Right? Yes, those are 2 of the platforms, but they're not actually the main 2. Because this is one of the main 2. And then this is like a 4th platform. Right, so when we build the line in, comes in here. There are a few crossovers, and then the line comes into this track. And this track. And then these 2 tracks actually come together. If I move that constraint. And then there are 2 junctions, one across each way. Boom. And then that goes out. Station time. Naming time, sorry. Littlehampton. Ford. Barnham. Bognor Regis. Chichester. Fishbourne. Cosham. Hope I'm saying that right. No, that's Bosham. Cosham's a bit further up. You're Nutbourne. And you are Southbourne. You are Emsworth. Right. Hopefully Warblington's renamed. Yes, it is. Hello, Briquet. How you doing? Right. Next up, going by sea. I nearly clicked build blueprints there. That would not have been the smartest idea in the world. Nope. Double track. Station, double track. That's what I want. We got there eventually. Right, that station is going to be going by sea. We are now going to join it up to Angmering. Angmering? Something like that. It's something like that. There we go, that's what it's called. Angmering. Hopefully I've said it right. I'm just going to do all the stations for this bit now because we're getting quite close to Brighton, I think. So Durrington, on-sea, and then here is West Worthing. Right, Worthing. Worthing is there with a single track here, and we want to get a nice curve on this single track. And then we've got East Worthing, which is there. We then have Lancing there. We then have Shoreham by Sea along here. We then have Southwick up here somewhere there. We then have Fishergate. Where is Fishergate? I can't actually find it. Fishergate is here. Portslade. Aldrington is there. Really not that far from Hove. I don't actually see the point in Aldrington station. How close it is to Hove. But yay. Right, that's as far as I'm taking it today. I'm not going. If we do start doing the other side afterwards, we'll start from London Road. Because I'm going to make Brighton its own sort of video. I'm going to do a video on Brighton. Right. Coming out of Hove this way. It's just a single track. Like that. No, that's not what I quite want. Something like that. Something like that. Aldrington. Portslade. Fishergate. Southwick. We'll take it that far to start with. That's Aldrington. Portslade. No, that's not Portslade, that's Southwick. Curve it around. Go all the way up. There to Shoreham by Sea. And there is a single track. There. That's really uneasy looking. Okay. We now cover quite a long stretch of area before reaching Lancing. As we go over quite an area. No, you go down actually by now. quite a big area. Okay, and then into Lancing. Out the other end of Lancing. We now go down to East Worthing. Right. East Worthing. And then we roll down into Worthing. I don't know why I use that term, roll down into Worthing. Like, we don't exactly roll down into Worthing, we just go into Worthing, pretty much. But yeah, hello to everyone new as well. There's quite a few unfamiliar faces today, which is quite nice, because I didn't expect something like Nimby Rails to be that popular, but we've had a few people. Even if you're just there in the background, hello. Right, West Worthing. I did think the stations were slightly closer together than what they actually are. But you know. West Worthing, there's not actually any other tracks there. Durrington on Sea. And then Goring by Sea. Okay. Right, let's name. Okay. Right. Angmering. Goring by Sea. Goring by Sea. This is Durrington on Sea. And there's not actually anything on Nimby Rails that says it's Durrington on Sea, but Durrington's all the way up there, so. West Worthing. Worthing. East Worthing. Boom. Lancing. Shoreham by Sea. I think it's by sea, not on sea. Yeah, it's Shoreham by Sea. Southwick. Southwick. Boom. This is that station that doesn't want to show up. Fishergate. Capital letter, please. Thank you. Portslade by Sea. Aldrington. Hove. There we go. I don't really want to end stream yet. I was right in thinking that it would take us half an hour to do that. Which is quite a nice area. Covered. Should we do the Isle of Wight? That way we can get stuff running on the Isle of Wight. That would be cool. Let's start with Ride to Pierhead. It has two tracks at this Pierhead station, but only one of them is technically in use. It would appear. Okay, Ride Esplanade actually needs to curve round a little bit. Here. It would also appear that both of the ride tunnels are available to be used. Surprisingly enough. And we actually pass like there. And when we go here, like that. Yeah, so it's very much like that. Then we've got Ride St John's. Probably the biggest station on the network. It's actually Ride St John's Road, but you know. We shorten everything. But yeah. Right. Third track. Boom. Boom. Train collision. That's the first. Why are you colliding? Because you're unhappy at Chingford. Well, stop being unhappy at Chingford. Get over yourselves. You're meant to be fully grown trains. Yes, trains are like people. They eventually end up fully grown and mature. But as I forgot to put any signals in Chingford, I'm not surprised they're having a mental breakdown. I've done the same here as well. Why have I not actually put any signals in? Oh well. As we were saying, back to La Island, back to La Open Railway map. Where does it finally finish with this other line, with this other thing, with this other track? It's about here. Like that. And there's meant to be a small depot here as well, but I'm like, how am I meant to fit in a depot? Boom. Then this track. Good, dude. I'm gonna move you back. Hopefully that will work well enough. Right, across. Across again. Back. Across again. Boom. Right, Smallbrook Junction. Smallbrook Junction's a single track. But it's double till about there. No. Track double. And Smallbrook Junction is just for interchange to the steam railway. I don't think you can actually physically exit the station at Smallbrook Junction. I would be surprised if you could. That is pretty much all the station needs, quite honestly. Next up, we have braiding, which is by the historic Roman signal box here at Braiding. By this point, it is a single track all the way up to Smallbrook Junction, because there's no point having a double track for the amount of services that are run on the Isle of Wight Railway, on the Island Line. Boom, 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 boom. We'll curve that a little bit. We then seem to almost immediately go back down to a single track. Next station, Sandown. And by Sandown, we're at a double track again, but not for long. Of course. And there's actually the platform at Sandown, which is actually quite a surprise. And single track. And there also appears to be some sort of sidings. Yeah, we just go put one. And immediately back down to a single track. Lake is here. Single track. Go brrr, it would appear on the island. They like their single tracks. Doesn't surprise me though. There's really not enough service on this line to make it usable, really. Like, you could use it, but it only even serves half the island, if that. Because it's the only real like transport link except for buses. And it all goes down one side of the island. Yeah, it just comes down there. Don't worry about Bembridge. Newport's the main area. Don't even go in there. Doesn't go up to Cowes. Doesn't go to Yarmouth, but Yarmouth isn't that big anyway. Doesn't go to Freshwater or Totland. Anywhere like that. So you know, it's half an island line. But yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly signal it because it needs signalling still. I might, however, need to do is move that a little bit, just so I can put that in there and then there not actually be any issues. There's no point me using block balises. You might actually want to come out though. Obviously you can have a balise because you've got like forever to go without a station. Then we've got to make that station reversing one though. Like that. Okay, now that's all signalled, we can create a new line, and we use it to be in a South Western Railway red. It is our first South Western Railway actually. South Western Railway. Right. 3-letter station code, because that's the coolest thing. Right, Control F. We need ride, and we right. Stop. We need RIP, ride Pierhead. And Shanklin to SHN. RYP to SHN. We'll go for £2.10. Default timing, a minute at each stop. And I need to get Wikipedia up, so South Western Railway. Ideally I want the Wikipedia site. Wikipedia. Right. South Western Railway Wiki, there we go. Right, routes. 2 trains per hour. So that means it's every 30 minutes. I don't actually want to purchase any new trains yet. I actually probably should add the stops first. Right, ride Pierhead, ride Esplanade, ride St John's. We'll rename that in a second. Ride School Astro Pick, sure, that's what I want it to be called. Braiding. Historic signal box. I'm fairly sure you wouldn't be above there. Sandown, sorry. Not Sandown. Sandown. Shanklin. Add trains. I need a class 484. That's not the right train. I'm going to be very specific. I'm going to get a 484. We're going to run doubles and we're going to need 2 of them, including a 10-minute wait. 10-minute wake at Shanklin. We're going to need one of them. More. Now hopefully you will let yourself be named Lake. Sand down. Braiding. Small Brook Junction. Small Brook. Ride St. John's Road, something like that. Esplanade. Ride Pierhead. Boom! Anyway, thank you for watching the stream. I think that's where we're going to have to end it, because it's nearly time for me to go. But thank you, everyone that's watching. If there's anyone of that in the chat, hello, hi. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you shortly. No, not that screen, thank you.